Sing louder next time if you want to. Alright, here we go. It's time for some homework help. This should help you with tonight's homework. Page 257 in your math workbook. Here we go. Just one page, and I'm going to put a little timer on the screen to make sure I don't yap for too long. Alright, look at the top first. It's asking us to create a line plot with these values. Now Elijah mentioned, hey, we've been using the same ones for a while. You'll notice this is a different ball game right here. So, what's the first step of making a line plot? Anybody? If I call on you, feel free to shout it out so the computer can hear you. Aiden.
A number line.
A number line. So, I'm going to do what any kid in here could do. Doesn't matter how good you are at math. I draw a line. I make sure there's an end point. And I'm probably going to need some of these. I don't really count how many. I just make a lot. And if I need to go further, well then I'll keep on going. Alright. So now the next question becomes, what's next? We got to start somewhere. The question is, where? Not anywhere. Definitely not anywhere. What do you think, Andrew?
You start putting 7.
You actually said the right answer right there. I can see you thinking, but there's no reason to think past that.
Yes.
What whole numbers do you see?
7
And
8.
So which one should we start with?
7.
Doi, 7. 7's a smaller one. We'll start with him. Now the question is, what do we count by? If you say fourths, I will destroy you. What should we count by, Siglali? Why eighths? It's the biggest denominator we see, so we count by it. How far do we have to go? We have to go, looks like to about 8 5/8 might be the biggest one. So let's start counting. Ready, set, here we go.
7 1 8, 7 2 8, 7 3 8, 7 4 8, 7 5 8, 7 6 8, 7 7 8, 7
I got pretty good for just guessing how many lines I would need.
8 and 5 8, 8 and 6 8, 8
Oh, I think we can stop there, actually.
and so on.
Alright,
And so on.
well the line plot's not done yet. We knew where to start. We knew what to count by. We didn't even mess up that much. On 8, we kind of figured, oh yeah, 8, not 2. I'm thinking about the other one, 8. Now we got to place those X's. So where do they go? We'll go one by one. We'll place them all. Ian. 7 3/8 goes where? On 7 3/8, right? He was confused. He's like, what do you want me to say? 7 3/8 is right there. That's an easy one. Hooray for easy ones. We'll take it. How about the next one, though? 8 2/4. What the? How the? Sophia?
You times it by 2, you times the fraction by 2, and then you'll get an 8 on the bottom, but what you have to do to the bottom, you also need to do to the top, so the 2 will become a 4, and then you can put it at
8 and 4/8. 8 and 4/8.
8 and 4/8.
Great. How about the next one?
Oh no. Oh, that's easy.
Not that bad. We've been dealing with fourths for a while now. Fourths are something else, aren't they? They can also be Caden.
It can also be, well, you times the denominator by 4.
By 4?
On 8 and 1 half.
4 times 4 is 16. We're on this one.
No. Oh. Times 4 by 2. And
What do you get?
the 8. The 2 and 7 and 2.
7 2/8.
7 2 8.
How about the next one? 8 1/2. What?
8 4 8.
8 4 8. 8 4 8.
Seja.
8 4 8.
8 4 8. Hey, we already have some 8 4 8. Yeah, it would appear that this one and this one are
Equivalent.
the same. Next one. Robin?
The last one.
Yeah, it's just 8 5 8. It's simple. There you go. Next one.
Oh, yeah, this is
Andre.
7 4 8.
7 4 8, because a half is pretty easy to change. And the last one.
What are the last ones?
Right there.
Look what it says. Daniel?
Next to the black one.
Yeah, how high is this one going to be now?
3.
It's got 3 now, yeah. Here's something they'll ask you to do in your homework tonight. It's actually pretty easy. They'll go, ooh, which length is the longest? Now, don't let this confuse you. Longest means the one that's furthest down the number line. It doesn't mean the one that was necessarily picked the most. So which one is the longest? Who can name the longest? Leslie. Correct. But I can see a lot of kids thinking, oh, I see the longest. It's 8 4 8. Because it has, no, that's the one that got picked the most, but it's not the longest. Which length is shortest? Take a look. Taylor.
7 2 8.
7 2 8. And then what they like to do with line plots is they like to throw a math question in there. Swam. They like to go, what is the difference between the longest and shortest length? What does that mean? We gotta do something. What do we gotta do with that?
Subtract.
We gotta
Subtract.
subtract is correct. So what do we subtract? We subtract the longest, which was
8 and 5 8. 7 2 8.
minus what?
7 2 8. 1 and
Well, that's not so bad. Do the whole number first. What's 8 minus 7?
1.
What's 5 8 minus 2 8?
1 and 8.
What's the difference between the longest and shortest?
1
1 and 3 eighths. 1 and 3 eighths what? We don't know because Mr. Graham never told you. If I told you it was inches, then the answer would be inches. If I told you it was feet, well then the answer would be feet. They have to tell you. They have to tell you. All right, everybody, you can say bye now.
Bye!